Hey everyone, today is the day of breakdowns. You guys know I was talking about CNBC being wrong over the last few weeks about buying and trying to hold this market. Not going to be working out, and right now today kind of proves that, okay? We're seeing the NASDAQ breakdown, we're seeing the Dow Jones breakdown, and we're seeing the SPY only break down below that 20-day moving average. It is not broken down below the ultimate trend line just yet, but it is getting closer and closer and closer. You could almost see a lower high situation going on right here, and then when that breaks out, that's when you guys are going to be really happy to buy again. But for now, you guys are going to be looking for individual stock plays. Now, you guys know I've been bearish on Apple, Nvidia, AMD. Well, look to see what's happening today. If you guys took those Apple puts and you guys traded some of those, or maybe the AMD puts I think we talked about, you're looking pretty happy. Apple right now, if I go over here to the daily chart, breaking down from yesterday. I know it's a green candle, but that's because it gapped down. We're talking about AMD and Amazon. Amazon coming back down, making that change of character after the breakdown we saw before. Remember, breakdown, the trend was over. Now we're just waiting for the move back down. You could almost see a top here and a top there. Once we break down below this, we're probably going to see Apple come down quite a bit. Amazon come down quite a bit. So I'm going to be looking at Amazon puts here pretty soon. I'm going to see if tomorrow we have a little bit of a jump back up, and then I'll kind of hop in on that one. That way I don't really have a bad day where I'm like, oh shit, did I buy too soon? AMD breaking down. This is something I'm watching very closely. Again, we were talking about holding these puts for 3 weeks to 4 weeks, which is not something we do normally. We like to hold it for just 1 to 2 weeks. It's working out in your favor. You guys know what's going on. We've talked about this a lot. Moving averages matter, and we're about to have another death cross when it comes to AMD. And we're probably heading all the way back down here to the low 90s, if not the high 80s, okay? But this goes for everything, okay? Tesla may be a little bit different, but it is coming down. It's about to break down and have a huge move down tomorrow. If there's something I'd be making a put on right now, it'd probably be this. If you're looking for something to day trade, it'll be pretty fun because you guys can clearly see that breakdown happening. And then on top of that, 2 moving averages, that leads to some really big moves down or moves up if we break above them. But right now we're breaking below them, okay? Google on the other side breaking down. Nvidia right now already had that breakdown, looking to break down below 404. If that does happen, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Careful of Nvidia. Every time it has a little bump of news, all the puts get destroyed, just so you know. But it is nice if you want to turn a small amount of money into a large amount of money. You can take riskier positions. For me, a risky position is 355 strike price calls that expire next month. It's about 30 days out. Those are going to probably print you some really good money here, okay? And whenever you feel like you've made enough profit, sell. Don't hold it for the entire 30 days. As far as cryptocurrency is concerned, a little bit of a different story. Bitcoin had that rally. It got rejected off of that resistance level. We had already been talking about this, and nothing really crazy happened. It kind of just did what you expected it to do, which is kind of sad. But, it's not in the mood to surprise us at this point in time. We're having a small breakdown. It's nothing too major, but watch to see what happens over the next few days because we are looking at a 1,000-point move on Bitcoin happening, I would say, in the next 7 days. It could be 1,000-point up, 1,000-point down. Look to see what happens when we touch these moving averages. Usually we're looking at volatility, and sometimes a lot of volatility like what we're seeing right here or right here, okay? Today's video is sponsored by TapBit, a global cryptocurrency exchange that's been blowing up recently as Binance has been going downhill. Ever hunted for a specific token and just couldn't find it on other exchanges? Well, TapBit has got you covered. They feature hundreds of tokens for you to buy, trade, and explore. But what really sets TapBit apart? Speed and reliability. We're talking hundreds of thousands of transactions per second. So when you decide to sell, you can be confident you're getting the exact price you see on the screen. No surprises. And for my awesome viewers, TapBit is offering something you won't want to miss. Use my link in the description below and you'll get a whopping 10% back on your trades. Yep, you heard right, 10% back. So why wait? Head over to tapbit.com and make your crypto trading experience a smooth one.